Today is July 16th, 2020, and I wanted to pop on and just talk about the different energies right now. So, a lot of changes happening, and in many cases, they're very big changes. So, you may be having some changes in your life, and it feels as if the rug is being pulled out from under you. It's a big tower moment. And for some of you, you may be going through a dark night of the soul. I have a video on the dark night of the soul that you can look up, but I've been through more than one, and I'm going through really big changes. But the difference between me going through this change now and maybe a few years ago is that I'm staying centered. I'm staying in the present moment. I'm not reacting. If I feel a reaction come up, I step back from the situation and say, let's reconvene. So it really makes a huge difference. But I just wanted to share with you that I feel like we're all going through it. And I feel like the last couple of weeks I've been very fatigued. A lot of sentient symptoms, so to speak, ringing in the ears, vision changes, headaches, pressure. Usually there's a band of pressure around my head. It's all the same stuff. Heart flutters, aches and pains. It's just that our DNA is being upgraded, and we're working while we're sleeping. We're astral traveling, so stuff's going on. So that's why you might feel fatigued, because there's a spiritual war going on between light and dark, and you may be actually assisting during your sleeping hours. I know that sounds weird, but that can be why you're tired as well. So I'm going through it, but I'm just trying to, bring my support system around me as much as I can. I'm asking for help when I need it, which was one of those things I had trouble doing for many, many years. And just staying with my spiritual program of prayer and meditation and gratitude. So I'm going to do a little card reading for us today. I hope that you're all well. I want to welcome my new subscribers that came into my channel from my last reading on Naya Rivera. So I appreciate you subscribing. I don't do readings all the time. If you request a reading, I'll try to do it. Mostly when spirit comes to me, it's because, they just come to me. I don't go looking. Or I'll feel nudged to read on a certain person. And then I like to help people with this ascension process, because we are going through this major shift on the planet. It's awakening. It's a huge mass awakening. And you might be experiencing things that you're not sure what it is. So I try to help. You can ask questions in the comment box, or you can email me at thelighthousehealer.com, at gmail.com, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. All right, so let's get started. Heavenly angels, please show us guidance for today, July 16th. July 16th. All right, the first card up is the Four of Wands, and we'll do 3 more tarot cards. That's a good card to get. That's like stability in the home, happy home life. And we have the King of Swords. And let's see, 2 more cards, please. Please show us guidance for today. We have the Ten of Swords. And last card up, the Hangman. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for this reading is the Strength card. So if you're going through a lot, if there's a big change in your life, like a really big change in your life, That could be loss of a job. That could be the dissolving of a marriage or a relationship. It could be that someone you know and love has passed on. Just different life changes. You have to have that inner strength. And I think that we're a lot stronger than we think we are until we go through situations where we really have to step up. But it's really a way to experience. It's a way to gain experience. There's usually a lesson somewhere in there, and it makes you stronger even more. All right, so we have the happy home life. This is, you could be moving into a new home, like you bought a new home, getting married, having children. It's all family stuff, but this is a happy card. And then we have the King of Swords. When I see this card, I don't know why, I just go right to attorney. It represents the truth, clarity about a situation. And it's intellect. Sword energy is intellect. So this particular card, he is the King of Swords, so he has a handle on his, he has wisdom, and it's something big that's become clear or has come out. A truth could be coming out that may upset the family or something like that, because we have the Ten of Swords, which is kind of like being stabbed in the back, being deceived or betrayed in some way. Or when you hear this truth or get clarity, this might be the way you feel. But pay attention, it's the Ten of Swords, and 10 is all about new beginnings. So if things seem really bad right now, just know that the universe, with all the energies coming in on the planet, is kind of pushing you out of your comfort zone. So it may feel like, you may feel like you're drowning in emotions, or you may feel like there's no way out, or what are you going to do next? It's difficult, but 2 months from now or 3 months from now, you're going to look back and say, wow, I'm so grateful, that happened for me. Not to me, but for me. So try to stay out of victim mentality. It will really help. Take control of the situation and do the best that you can, staying present in the moment. Okay, you may have to change your perspective. So this is the Hanged Man. I feel like this is changing your perspective on the situation and looking at it as if it's happening for you and not to you. Because when we have these tower moments, right, they're for our highest good. And we may not see that at the time. It may seem chaotic. You may feel like you just got, hit in the chest with a baseball or hit in the stomach with a ball, that feeling of, ooh, I wasn't expecting that, like it came out of nowhere. But just know it's for your highest good. Try to stay as calm as you can. Go with the flow and just allow. Just allow the universe to help you. You may want to take an action step or something like that, but then trust that the universe is going to assist you. Okay. This is from Colette Baron Reid's Wisdom of the Oracle. Oh dear, look at the card we got. Okay. Orphaned. Orphaned. Some of us may feel like that right now. There's some of you out there whose marriages have ended or are in the process of ending, relationships dissolving, friendships ending. Because remember, we asked that anyone who no longer serves us walk away. We wanted to dissolve anything that no longer served us, and that could be past traumas, past relationships, things like that. But it's also stuff like, you can kind of fall asleep when every day is the same and you're kind of not paying attention, you're going through the motions, and then, 3 years later, you're still in the same spot wondering how to get out of it. You might feel stuck. And we kind of talk ourselves into being stuck. Well, what can I do? I don't have any money, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, some of you may be feeling this feeling of being orphaned, but the number is 3, I think. Let me look at this. Oh, it's 5. The number is 5, and 5 is all about change and transition. So in order to bring in new energy and new people into your tribe, because you're vibrating at a higher frequency, if you've been doing this inner work, working on yourself, doing the inner child work, all of that, you may feel orphaned temporarily, but just know that you'll be a magnet to people who are vibrating at your frequency. So hang in there. And there was something else that was on the tip of my tongue. It'll come to me. Okay, so I'll pull a card from Amanda Ellis's Metatron deck. Let's see. Heavenly Angels, please show us guidance for today, July 16th, July 16th. And if that isn't you, then don't worry about it. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This is interesting. So 2 cards fell out. The first card is endings. Endings, wow. I'm ending something. I think you guys have guessed that by now, and I will discuss it a little later, but this card has come out for me every single day, every time I pull. And it says, you are held. So you're being held by the universe. Try to bring in this comforting yellow light. I've been working with a lot of yellow light lately, bringing in the yellows and the oranges for healing and protection. And then we have red, safety, strength, and power. Oh, that's a reminder from Spirit. Yes, this is all about the root chakra and feeling safe and secure, financially secure. Money is a real issue right now. But a lot of these feelings, if you have an issue of abandonment and issues from your childhood, some of your immediate reactions will come up that were based on your childhood. So you have to be careful to talk to your inner child and say, he or she, just talk to them. You're okay, I'm an adult, I've got you, I'll care for you. This isn't like the last time, that sort of thing. This is a totally different situation and you're an adult. So tell your inner child that he or she is safe and work with your root chakra. Ground in the earth, walk barefoot, carry a dark stone, and really put your intention into the stone to feel grounded. It could even be a stone. It doesn't have to be a stone or crystal that you buy. You can just pick up a stone, off the ground. I always ask the stones on the ground if it's okay to move them. And then they answer me. Sounds crazy, I know. But I think that Spirit wants us to know that whatever ending is coming for you, if it hasn't already, that it's really the start of something new. So you just have to trust that. And then you can kind of change it around and stay in a high vibration by thinking, okay, I don't know what's next, but, let's take that roller coaster ride, right? Some days are better than others. Every day I wake up, I thank God that I'm still here, and I ask for guidance. And then I listen, and I always get a message every single day. Today I went out paddleboarding, and as I was pumping up my paddleboard, I looked up, and there was a beautiful rainbow at Malones Beach, and the rainbow went all the way across. It was spectacular. There was no one else there, and I know rainbows, I just felt like it was a message. And then I started paddling and I saw a beautiful spotted eagle ray. Because when you're on top of the paddleboard, it's almost like snorkeling from above. And I just felt like it was a message because the eagle ray was so free. It's like they fly in the water, like they fly in the ocean, you know, they just, ooh. I painted a picture of one right up here. So I feel like that was a message for me that everything's going to be okay, that I'm being guided and protected, and that this is the right path for me. So, oh, and then a crab walked by my path, and of course I looked it up because I'm a crazy person, and it said the same message, that you're on the right path. Okay. So this I picked from my chakra deck, and this is also the root chakra, so you want to stay grounded. But this talks about family. So it may be a family splitting up. It may be, you may have issues with loved ones in your family. But I'm just going to be honest. I'm splitting up with my husband. I can't not be honest with you guys because I feel like I'm authentic and honest with you all the time, and hopefully maybe he won't watch this. I don't know. But it was my decision. I requested it. I felt pushed by the universe to make the move. And I told my husband we're still family. Even though I don't think we can be married anymore, he'll always be family to me and my children. So I feel like this card was for me. But also I feel like the message from Spirit is if you're going through something difficult, lean on your family. That's what they're there for. People love it when you ask for help. It makes them feel really good. And sometimes, you know, when we're in this world of like trying to be perfect all the time, we're afraid that asking for help will be a sign of weakness, but it's really a sign of strength to know when you need help. So reach out to your family and friends and whatever support you need, because there are a lot of changes going on. Not just individually, but on the world stage. I'll be honest with you, I haven't watched the news during my whole retreat, and then I watched it a couple times, and then I haven't watched it since. It did me no good. It changed nothing. So I'm out. I'm done with the news. Okay, what do we have here? This is from Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors. It's the winter card. It says take care of your needs. What a great card. While you're going through something difficult, try to take care of yourself. So for some of you, that's getting a manicure or pedicure or your hair done or whatever. Others of you, that may be something as simple as getting a shower. Because, you know, I've been depressed before, and when things happen, you can sometimes get into a depression or anxiety, and you put things off like taking a shower. It seems crazy, but sometimes when you're depressed, you just don't even want to get off the couch, right? But take care of your needs. It's important to nurture yourself at this time. It will help you to stay grounded. And it clears your aura when you're in the shower. Just that water. You can kind of imagine like beautiful cleansing light going down and cleansing all of your aura and all of your chakras. All right, I think I'll leave it there. I've decided not to do any retreats until November, but then the Lighthouse will be open for retreats for, 4 to 6 people at a time. If you're interested, you can share a room with someone. You can go to my website to check that out. I opened up the healing sessions into August. They're going really well. I mean, really amazingly well. It's been a joy to do them. It's $30 for 30 minutes, and then I talk to you afterwards for another 5 or 10 minutes. I think it's well worth it. Let's see, what else? I mean, there's so much going on in people's lives. I just wanted to offer that. I think that's it. All right, thank you so much for your likes and your subscribes and your shares. I appreciate your comments so much, and I'm wishing you a great Thursday? And I hope to see you again in the next few days. Namaste, be well.